Okay, hi guys, part 42. So we're gonna finish this, and I'm gonna create first of all the legs for this. So the legs are pretty simple. We're gonna stretch this. Whoa, sorry. By the way, I've done something, and if you don't know, you can go over viewport 2 and click here. So you can see ambient occlusion on the way. Maybe it takes a little bit more resources of your uh, computing power, but who cares? It looks good and it helps to see things better. So you go over screen space ambient occlusion, you expand it, click enable, that's all. You can enable motion blur, click enable. You can enable where it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You want to enable those two if you like, and you can click select and close this so you will be able to see this thing. You see I move this, and when I done this moving, it's creating motion blur sort of effect. So let's do undo. I don't know, sometimes it's working. See, but I think it's a little bit buggy, so let's get rid of the motion blur. Yeah, see you that way. Close. Nice. So let's stretch this, and I will need to switch languages. Now I want this whole thing to be here, and then grab this one, move it according to this, just a little bit peeking out from each side. You can use the you can use the 4 view, side view. Press F while it's selected, it will focus you, and you can decide that way how you want this. Shift right click, insert edge loop. Sorry, let's do edge. Click edge, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Shift right click, bevel edge. Double click on this one, shift double click on that one. Expand them to about the same size of your this compressor or air conditioner. I don't know how to call this. I'm gonna do the same thing twice. Grab this one and that one. Switch to scale tool. Move these to about the same position, like so. I'm gonna press F8, bring it back to object mode. Switch to this. Now it doesn't have to be that height, but we're gonna change the height. So first of all, I'm gonna change this to this height, and then I will grab, right click, choose face. Let's grab this one, extrude it, move it upwards, just about so. Okay, press F8, bring it back to object mode. And now what I will do here is I'm gonna add a few edge loops here. No, I'm gonna do this later on. So I have this like so. You want to go click on this, click on that one, click on that one, and then come here, grab these three, and delete. Okay, and while it's that way, you'll simply want to first of all adjust this. I don't know, the height is still bothering me. I think like this one is a little bit too high. I want this to be lower, like so. I'm gonna press F8, bring it back to object mode, switch back to perspective, and simply click extrude, pull the blue arrow like so. So you will have this. Now you can pull this a little bit more to be very thick like that. I think this will be the best thing to do. You can add a few edge loops, but you're gonna do a lot of edge loops, by the way. You're gonna add one edge loops here, some of them crossing to the other side, so don't do that on the other side again. So one here for this corner, and from beneath to this corner. You want to add for this corner one. You want to add one for this corner. You want to add in between there. So one here, one there. On top of this lip, see, you want to add one and two. This one can be lift a little bit to the right, but you can just add one here and then one from the top here. These are that going through this axis will need to be added as well here. Okay, so one here, same as we did there, one here, one there, and we need one here. So again, also the other side. Okay, this one already has two from each side, so we don't need to do more. We do need to add one here and one here. There, I will add this extra one, which is here. And let me see. Oh, one from the inside there. Okay, and one from the inside there. Let's do it a little bit closer. Let's press 3. If it looks maintained, that's good. I mean, like, everything looks sharp. I'm in love with this piece. Okay, so let's bring this over here. Now, really, it's just a matter of tweaking, so it's not a big problem. You can really easily tweak this to be at this position, like so. I'm gonna move this one over here. Control D to duplicate this one over here. So we have two nice legs. Okay. Now I want to add something here at this area. So what I will do, I'm having a problem with adding edges on top between those faces. Okay, so I'm gonna create a face out of this. So let's grab this. Sorry, out of this section. Okay, you can go with an extreme and do this for this section. Shift right click, duplicate face, press F8 3 times, and you will have another extra piece. Okay, this one. You want to move it out, so first modify center the pivot for it. You want to bring it here. You see it's doing shadow there. That's nice. And I'm gonna get rid of this edge, edging utilities to edge. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? Shift right click, delete edge. I'm gonna grab, well, this is like the center, but it's not the center, so I'm gonna delete it as well. And I'm gonna grab this edge, control right click, edging utilities to edge ring and split. Something is wrong here. Obviously, it's became more thick for some reason. I'm not sure why is that. It's supposed to be like one plane, but it's acting like it has a lot more thickness to it. Oh, there are little edges there. This one and that one. Shift right click, delete edge. Grab this one, double click, delete edge. Double click on this one, shift right click, delete edge. Let's see if anything else. Okay, let's hope that now it will work. Let's grab this edge, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Nice. Let's do the same here. Press G, and I don't know why I'm doing the center one, but anyway, shift right click, insert edge loop options, multiply by multiplier for, I don't know, let's say 8 and 8 here. Okay, I'm gonna grab this edge, shift right click, bevel it, double click on this one. Sorry for the horn beeps. People are, you know how people are. Grab, just bring it a little bit. You know what, I'm gonna bring this here, and then I'm gonna grab this one, control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Do this as well. Double click on this one, move them a little bit closer here, and gonna grab these faces, just those, all those. By the way, we can cut it to 2 and not use the entire thing. But right now I'm gonna extrude them once. I'm gonna go over Tribute Editor. Let's click on it. And here you will see the keep faces together. I'm almost sure we already used this, so click on this, tap on one of those cubes, and create something like that. I'm squeezing it a little bit and making sort of frames to them. See? Now I'm going to extrude them again. Now the keep face is turned on, so that's okay. We're going to bring them that way. And I'm going to try and rotate them a little bit. No, you don't want to rotate them that way. You want to undo that. And then extrude them. We're going to extrude them once again because I made a problem. While you push them outside, like with this arrow, you can click on this thing and then you will get to rotate them that way. That's cool, right? Let's extrude it once more with just a slight more extension. That way we can go press F8, bring it back to object mode. I'm gonna press 3 just to see how they look. So you see how they look? I don't like this. So I'm gonna grab this edge, edging utilities to edging and split, shift right click bevel edge. I'm gonna double click on this one, shift double click on this one, and I'm gonna squeeze those out like so. Press 3 now. That's much more than what I want, even a little bit less maybe. Just tweak this, play with it, but always play while you are in non-smooth preview mode because you can accidentally do something such as this, okay? And you don't want this. So do it like this in non-smooth preview mode. You will know where your limits are, and then we can right click, choose edge. Let's grab this edge, control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. And what I will do here is I'm gonna grab all those middle ones here. So let's change to top view. Press F to zoom on this. I'm assuming that these are those vertices. I'm gonna watch this from the perspective view. Yes, they are. And I'm gonna pull them a little bit out like so. And one problem that I had to deal with earlier, but I'm gonna do it right now, is to right click, choose insert edge loop options, reset tool to have only one edge at a time. I'm gonna add one edge here, one edge here, one edge here. And if you don't want to do this to the entire, you can undo that. You don't have to do this entire thing. But bear in mind that you need one blank here. So keep at least the first, this face is extracted. So what I mean basically is to take, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this piece, entire section, okay, don't miss anything. Go mesh extract, edit mesh extract, press F8 3 times, grab this, get rid of this. Let's press 3 and look, have a look. Okay, that's nice. Let's work this out a little bit more. Let's grab these two, extrude them. No, guys, what's going on here? Extrude them. Just a little bit inside to have this extra edge loop. Then inside, but you see it's peaking. So I'm gonna squeeze this back so you won't be able to see this. Okay, and then extrude it once more. Just slide a little bit up. And then extrude it once more, and on the surface tap on one of these, do something such as this. I don't like to do this that way, like this extrusion that I just done. I like to, like I showed you, to add extra edge loops and then use those faces in this frame. So this is how it should be, but you know, go ahead and do whatever you feel like as long that it works for you. I'm gonna press 3 now. I have some sort of problem there. I'm gonna add edge loops here to maintain this problem. I'm gonna add one edge loop here, one edge loop here. Let's press 3. Looks much better. that way. And I'm gonna take this section now. Now, I don't know, something here is still picking, but I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna grab these two. Control and grow selection. Well, I will do the grow selection just to grab those and move them a little bit off of there. Oh, let's see. Yay. Okay. So now that's better. And I have problem with those side ones. Again, I mean, like, I don't like this to be that way. I'm gonna switch to top view and I will show you exactly how I want this to be. These corner ones are basically making my life harder. So I'm gonna grab all these corner ones because there are also those inside, and these here. Okay, switch to perspective view just to look at this, so you see which one I picked, and I'm gonna scale them a little bit like so, just to see what that brings. See, so it's like a, I don't know, like another sort of grill to make airflow, uh, you know, flow through it. So I'm gonna grab these, shift right click, duplicate a face, sorry, press F8 3 times. Let's grab this one. Well, only this one, not this one. And with that, I'm gonna go over modify, center the pivot, then switch to move tool. I'm gonna bring this pivot D, hold down the D and V, or just D, sorry, and click on this vertex. Control, something is missing here. Let's bring it here. I'm gonna apply wireframe on shaded. Hold on the V key and snap it, and then Shift D. Okay, it doesn't work for some reason. I'm gonna have to do this once again, and then Shift D to make some of them. Don't do a lot, okay? Now, I'm gonna move this one for a second. I wanna see something. Maybe I did or not. No, I didn't. So I'm gonna right click, choose face. I'm gonna grab these faces. Shift right click, duplicate them as well. Press F8, bring it back to object mode 3 times, of course. You want to select this, 2 pieces, unselect this one, modify center the pivot for that upper one, move it down, hold down the D key, click on this vertex, hold down the V key, and then snap it over here. Right. Now, you're gonna grab all of them, right click, vertex mode, no, sorry, mesh combine, right click, choose vertices, and we only need those in the centers, these, okay? So go over side view or something, this one here, and we're gonna pick, well, these are already connected, so sorry, I need these, shift select these, nope, I selected something else. You need to be very gentle with the Mercury selection tool, like so. No, undo. If you do something wrong, just undo. Did you know that you can set how many steps you can go backwards? I never teach you that, but there is this option. By default it's set to 50, I think, but you can make it as much as you want and edit. Oh, well, I don't know if it's as much as you want, but you can do it, set it on your own manually. Merge, nice, press F8. Let's get back to perspective mode just to check that this merge haven't affected anything. Let's press 3, and here you go, we have this. Okay, so at this stage you can grab all these frame ones. Okay, double click on this. No, we want this one. Shift double click on this one. This one. Shift double click on that one. Control Shift select those. Control Shift select those. Okay, only the frame. Extrude it. Switch to Move Tool. Bring this outside like so. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Okay, let's extrude it. Switch to Move Tool. Move this. I don't know why it's going backwards. Let's do it that way. Yeah, nice. Maybe because I select some of them from the back and some of them from the front. I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, you can add, holes here. You probably know how to add holes already, right? Or just simply take screws and get them over there. Modify center the pivot. I'm gonna put this here. So we have this one here. Control D to move another one over here. We have two. Beautiful, right? It's just sexy and beautiful. All right, and now there is something I want to add here at the back, sort of a filter, and I just don't want to get into it in this part. So at least for this part, I hope that you enjoyed and that it was fun for you and that it was informative. And anyway, you know. So let's save this file, save scene as, or save as, I don't know, save, and I will see you at the next part, guys. Bye.